A graphic organizer is a teaching and learning tool that is used to organize information and ideas in a way that is easy to comprehend and internalize. By integrating text and visuals, graphic organizers show relationships and connections between concepts, terms, and facts. Graphic organizers can be used in all levels and have proven to be effective learning tools for gifted children and students with special needs. And with adult learners, graphic organizers can help enable the connection between what they already know and newly acquired knowledge. Benefits of graphic organizers. Different types of organizers can be used across the curriculum for teaching, learning, and note-taking. They are easy to create and impactful in simplifying information. Help visualize or present information in a way that is easier to comprehend by breaking down larger or complex concepts or ideas into smaller and simpler parts. Provide students the opportunity to actively contribute and participate in the learning process through the creation of graphic organizers. Help develop cognitive skills such as brainstorming, critical and creative thinking, categorizing and prioritizing content, reflection, etc. Help recall prior knowledge about a subject and quickly connect it into new information. Promote self-learning by using graphic organizers for note-taking, analyzing, studying, etc. Students can familiarize themselves with a lesson far more easily. A sequence graphic organizer is a tool that helps visualize the order of steps of a process or a timeline of events, etc. It can also be used for note-taking, lesson planning, and essay writing. How to use it? Step 1. Identify the steps in the process or event. Step 2. Using a sequence chart, arrange the steps in sequential order. The story map can be used to identify the different elements such as characters, character plots, themes, techniques, etc. in a book students are reading. It is useful that the teachers can integrate into the lesson to improve students' comprehension. How to use it? Step 1. Read the book and understand it well. Step 2. Discuss the different significant elements that were involved in the story. This could be the characters, setting, problem and solution, etc. You can fill the story map during the discussion. KW chart is used for gathering information from students' prior knowledge or experience. This 3-column chart captures the before, what the reader already knows, during, what the reader wants to learn, and after, what the reader learned, stages of reading. How to use it? Step 1. Get students to brainstorm around the selected topic and write down everything they know about it in the K column. Step 2. Ask them to generate a list of questions about what they want to know in the W column of the chart. Step 3. During or after reading the book lesson, get them to answer these questions in the L column. T-charts allow students to study two facets of a topic. For example, disadvantages and advantages, pros and cons, differences and similarities, etc. How to use it? Step 1. Draw a T-chart and write down the two areas you want to brainstorm around on each column head. Step 2. Write down facts on each column as you carry out your brainstorming. Another graphic organizer that helps you visually represent a comparison or differences and similarities between two subjects is the Venn diagram. What makes it different from the double bubble map is that it can include more than two topics in one common area. How to use it? It works similarly to the double bubble map. Step 1. Write down the topics being compared on the top of each other's circle. Step 2. Write down the differences or unique characteristics inside its own sector, avoiding the overlapping area. Step 3. List the similarities in the common area. Hierarchy charts visualize the elements of a system, organization, or concept from its highest position to the lowest. Students can use this tool to understand the subordinate and subordinate categories of a topic and the relationship between them. How to use it. Step 1. Identify the most important element under the topic you are studying. Write this down at the top of the hierarchy chart. Step 2. List down the second layer of sub-elements stemming from the first component you have identified. Add a third and fourth as necessary. Step 3. Connect this with lines to show how they are connected to each other. The double bubble map is one of the popular thinking maps. It is much like a Venn diagram. It is used to identify similar and different qualities between two things. How to use it. Step 1. Write down the two ideas or topics you are comparing in the two bubbles in the center. Step 2. As you brainstorm and analyze the topic, write down the differences in the bubbles radiating from the center. Step 3. Write down the similarities in the bubbles that are common to both topics.